mosquitoes biting the shit out of me last night. Ow! I was like, give me your blood, you fucking Negro. Give me your blood, you stupid Negro. Juice. Yeah, I got attacked so much last night by mosquitoes. Oh, man. They were like feasting on some free food. I'm saying to myself, where's my free food? Fucking community refrigerators are empty still, bro. Sad. Just sad. Anyway, folks, good morning. Welcome to another fucking day in New York City. With bullshit people front flex when they don't have any flex. So, welcome. But anyway, folks, Panda here. Just giving you guys an update. Ain't shit happening. Ain't shit popping off last night. There's nothing donated to any of the community fridge. Actually, almost got into a fucking fight last night on the subway. And mind you, it wasn't even my fault. This guy just started bitching about the train. Mind you, last night, if you, I literally post on Instagram how long the wait was. And not only that, the train never fucking showed up, right? And then 9:45 comes. 9:45 comes, right? And then they tell everyone, hey, buses are upstairs waiting. And people are like, oh, fuck you, you guys suck. Yeah. MTA pissed off so many people last night at Metropolitan. I don't understand why the MTA does this. Why are you pissing off commuters? People were waiting a half hour for a train that was stuck in another station. Then we had to take the bus. Oh, the bus sucks. The bus sucks. So, as we're getting on the bus, this guy was like, hey, young man, you should literally say, excuse me. I said, excuse you? Wait. First and foremost, why do I have to say excuse me? He was like, you just cut in line. I said, I did not cut in line, first and foremost. I've been standing here for the last 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we waited for a bus. They told us to get out the station to go wait for the bus, right? The bus didn't come for another fucking 10 minutes. And people were getting pissed off. People were agitated. MTA, you have to stop stealing money from consumers. Stop overcharging people overnight while they're sleeping. You stop stealing people's Omni fares while they're sleeping or double charging them on the Omni card. Guys, there's been so many problems with the ATM's system. So many. There's so many problems. And last night, that shit was not cool. MTA, that was not cool. You let hundreds of people have to get out the station and wait on a sidewalk? Oh, no. I had to, record everything. That was kind of bullcrap, but you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna tag MTA with it on social media. This is how the MTA treats its consumers. It's customer base. This is how MTA treats the people of New York, like a dollar sign. They don't treat us with respect. They don't treat us with authority. They don't never get us where we want to be on time. Does it make sense, everybody? Yeah, so I almost got into a fight with this man over me standing in the spot that I was standing. Guys, I didn't even move. I did not move once. I didn't go left or right. Left or right. I didn't move to step back and nothing. What I did was just stood there and wait. And I want to see how long this bus fucking comes. I waited in the same spot, and this guy said I skipped the line. So we are about to duke it out. So listen, man, I wasn't skipping no line. There's no line to get on a fucking free bus. Stupid. I literally had to call him out and call him stupid. He was like, who you calling stupid? I said, how old are you? He said, I'm 37. I said, I'm 46. Stupid. And you calling me young? You calling me young? I'm 46 and you're 37? Get out of here, bro. Suck my dick. And I kept saying that to him. Yeah, I said, suck my dick on the bus. Everyone said, ooh, fight. I said, he won't win. I don't tolerate this shit. Where you from? Guess where he's from, everybody? No, he's not even from fucking New York. Guess where he's from? Take a wild guess. San Francisco. He's from San Francisco, bitching about what my city is doing to me and every other fucking New Yorker that lived here and mind you, left, tried to, and came back, and look, it's still a shithole. Come on, man, you're from San Francisco. Shut your fucking mouth. Yeah, bus driver was about to throw both of us off the bus last night. I didn't care. I could walk. I don't need to take this fucking bus anyway. But I got off last night. Man, that's why I don't like taking buses. People are very rude. People fucking push you. They accuse you. This is why I hate city buses in New York City. People are fucking rude, man. And they make false assumptions. Not even paying attention to the observation of their own surroundings. So yeah, I was about to pull, and mind you, I even forgot I even had this fucking mace with me. I should have pulled it out and maced his ass. He'd been going home blind for burning eyes for a couple hours. Fucking bastard. Giving me shit last night. For no reason. Mind you, he's mad because of the MTA. Look, I got the mace right here. He's mad because of the MTA. Don't get mad at me, bro. Get mad at the MTA. They're the ones that are pulling this shit. Not me, man. I don't work for the fucking MTA. But yeah, I just think the MTA sucks, man. And right now, there's no G service. You gotta take the bus. Yeah, all weekend. Mind you, they stopped the G train service at 9:45. I think that's a little too early. They should literally start shutting down the subway if they're gonna make repairs. Dude, don't do it. Mind you, 9 o'clock is still with, mind you, 9 o'clock is where people are still coming from work. Hello? People want to get home as early as possible, and mind you, the MTA wants to delay your travel. It sucks. MTA fucking sucks, bro. So yeah, now I'm gonna start macing people. What you say to me? Psh, shut up, punk. Yeah, I called that dude out last night. Fucking punk. You're a punk. You from San Francisco. Shut your fucking mouth. Yeah, I lived in San Francisco. Not once, but twice. The first time was, you know, San Francisco was a nice place, even though I had a problem with homelessness and drugs. And then the pandemic hit. Oh shit, that's when San Francisco lost its way. San Francisco lost its way. Everything's shut down. I was there when everything was shutting down. I was there in 2021. And I was like, you know what? Going back to Wisconsin. This is nonsense. Yeah, I had bottles thrown at me. Crackheads, drug dealers throwing bottles at me because I was recording. Yeah, you should see all my San Francisco videos when I was literally, mind you, I couldn't stay in a hostel because, mind you, the hostel shut down because of the pandemic. So when I was in the hostel, right, they told us that we had no place to go. They had to shut the hostel down. It was me, this Swedish girl, and another girl, right? And so we went to, mind you, if you guys remember that video or you remember any of my old videos, remember we went from San Francisco to Santa Cruz? We get to the hostel in Santa Cruz, right? And they tell us we have a curfew. I'm like, what? Mind you, we didn't check in until like after 5, but curfew is at 11. I was like, what? I can't go enjoy myself in Santa Cruz? What the fuck? What is this? A group home? This is supposed to be a hostel. This is not a group home. Yeah, so me and the ladies, we left. We slept outside. We took our sleeping bags. We slept outside for a few days. We went back to San Francisco, and it just got worse. San Francisco just got worse. Oh, my panda. If I had to choose from San Francisco and New York City, I'm going to choose New York City, everybody. Why? Because would you like to be stuck? Let me ask you a question. Why are you sleeping on a San Francisco street? Because this happened to me. If you watch one of my videos, when I came back from Santa Cruz, I had no choice to sleep outside, right? I tried to find a safe space, right? Because I was like, when is the hostel going to open? So As I was sleeping, this crackhead comes and just snatches my phone right when I was checking an email. So, mind you, San Francisco police got my phone back. Yes, there's a video of it. Go Google, you can search for it. San Francisco phone, I don't even know the title. I need to look up the title. Hold on, let me just screenshot it. Let me go find the title, everybody. Sit, hold on 1 minute, hold up, wait a minute. Let me go find it. Okay, maybe it's a little harder to search for this video. Maybe it's a little hard to search for this video. Because mind you, I typed in San Francisco police, then I said, okay, phone stolen, it should have popped up. But you see, the thing about YouTube search, it's not accurate. Yeah, it's not accurate. That's why YouTube search, if you want to search for a video of your own, it's not accurate. It literally needs work. You can't even type in the title of the word. I know it's the title, it's San Francisco police got my phone back. So I got to look at the San Francisco videos. Let me but I found one of the videos right here. I found one of the videos right here. Sorry it took me so long, but like I said, YouTube search is bad. Really bad. Shouldn't take me that long to search for something, but you know, yeah. But other than that, everybody, yeah. So yeah, San Francisco or New York, which one would you choose to live in? Would you choose San Francisco, where you don't really have nowhere to go? Mind you, you will get robbed every day. When you're sleeping, someone's going to rob you. When you're trying to rest, someone's going to rob you. Trust me, there's too many crackheads, there's too many drug addicts in San Francisco, there's too much homelessness, and mind you, you know, where the Glide is, you know, Glide, I got video of a Glide, mind you, a Glide volunteer or an employee violating a homeless man's rights. It's on my YouTube channel. I don't understand why Glide didn't address it with me. Yeah, your personnel is violating human rights. Just take someone's food out their hand and tell them to get out of here. That's how you treat people, right? In San Francisco, Glide, the 501c organization over there. Yeah, I'm calling you guys out. Not only that I called you guys out, but I was investigating you guys when I was in San Francisco. You show no no care in the world for people that were vegan. Or people that have a dietary restriction. So keep that in mind. You know, and I was there with a young man that has a drug problem, and I'm trying to get him to go. Mind you, I made him go back to San Francisco. Mind you, he's from, what is it? He's from Salem, Oregon, I believe. I made him go back to Portland because San Francisco wasn't the place for him. He was too young. He's around a lot of drug addicts and a lot of thieves, and you know, it's just dangerous, man. San Francisco is just not the same. It used to be a beautiful place where you go shop, you can hang down on Market Street, you know, chill at the Westfield Mall. The Westfield Mall closed after 33 fucking years because of the pandemic and all the theft and robberies happening. But guess what, everybody? Guess what? Right across the river, over the other side of Manhattan over there, right? Did you know New Jersey's passed a law? If your kids commit a crime now, the parents will be held responsible. Why can't New York City do that shit? Wait. Think about this, lady. New Jersey just passed a bill. Any child commit a crime of any sort, the parents will be going to be facing prosecution. Yes, not just the child, but the parents will be facing prosecution. Yeah, why can't New York do that? Why can't New York pass a bill right now? If any child wants to not train surf, because, you know, that's just dangerous. Stupid kids were train surfing yesterday. Like, what? They really think it's fucking cool. It's so stupid. But New York City, why can't you follow New Jersey's New Jersey's path. Pass a bill where if a teenager commits a crime, the adults in the city are responsible as well. If New Jersey and other states can do it, you can do it too. New York City. Stop bullshitting. Save lives. That trumpet is fucking badass. That motorcycle. That's a trumpet. That's fucking badass, man. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, don't you agree with me? Don't you agree that parents should also get penalized for their child's doing? Because mind you, these children out here are doing this shit because they learned it from their parents. Who else did they learn it from? They see their parents don't care. They see their parents won't do anything, so they're going to keep doing the crimes. Because their parents did it. And their parents don't care. But anyway, folks, using stupid Wi-Fi right now because this Brian character doesn't want to fucking give me my money still. It's Saturday. Last Sunday was my birthday. This past Sunday was my birthday. And this guy refused to give me my money for a job that I did for him. Yeah. So sad, man. Just give me my money, bro. So I can go on with my life. But no, he wants to hold up my... Yeah, so that's why my cell phone service is off, everyone. That's why I can't walk and do a live stream. Because, you know, I'm using this bum-ass Wi-Fi with my VPN. So if my VPN does show lag, that's because of my VPN. Mind you, these things can be hacked. This Wi-Fi booth can be hacked. Trust me. It can be hacked. Many people did it last year. This is why I really don't want to use it. I want to use my own cell phone service. Because it's not safe, man. I'm not saying that someone's going to hack me right here, but you never know. Somebody may be in the car. Somebody may be passing by like, ooh, I got a victim. Let's go take his credit card information. Yeah. This is why I do not log into your bank account or any personal accounts with New York City's Wi-Fi. Do not do it, everybody. Don't do it. You see what happened last year? People got. Yeah, New York City had to respond. You got to either put up some better security on this Wi-Fi or do something. Shit was getting hacked. People were taking. Yes, everybody. People were stealing people's information while they were using the Wi-Fi booth. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, try to use a VPN. Crazy. But I digress. So what I'm going to do today, I don't know. Maybe rob a drug dealer, beat him up, tell him to go get a life, go back to school, stop this shit, and take $20 from his pocket. Gotta eat, man. No, I'm kidding. I should have maced that motherfucker last night talking shit. You're from San Francisco. You're from San Francisco. Talk about, you skipped the line, sir. You skipped the line. There's no line for a fucking free bus. There's no such thing as a line for a free bus. Because both doors open. When you get up, mind you, when the bus pulls up, both doors open. So it's a free fall. So what fucking line? You just mad because I'm standing in the right spot, dumbass. Because the bus stopped right in front of me. Like, yeah, that's why you're mad? You mad because the bus stopped in front of a black guy for the first time? You mad, white boy? Yeah, he was white. He was white. You mad, white boy? You mad, San Francisco? Punk ass. You get his shit rocked in New York City. Don't talk to me like you owe me. Like you have. He's talking to me like I'm beneath him. Like, mind you, like I'm still a slave. You listen here, boy. Like, yeah, talking to me like I'm a fucking slave. Motherfucker, that's why I was so mad. I wanted to beat the shit out of him. Should've. Talking to me like I'm a fucking slave. This ain't fucking... Man, listen, my ancestors has been incarcerated for 400 years. I can do 400 more. Because guess what? Slavery never ends. We're still in it. We still are slaves. No matter what you look at it, how you look at it, and how you digest it, we are still slaves. Think about it. We still slaves, bro. We got no recognition. Us black folks got no reparations, no apology from the white man or from this government for abusing and abducting. You know what, motherfuckers, just talk about this shit. Because yes, let me educate you. We were abducted, kidnapped, raped, and murdered from our own country, brought into this country. You don't think we don't deserve reparations? You don't think the black, and honestly, some black people don't even deserve it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because some of you are fucking, you used to, mind you, some of you that are abusing the EBT system, the welfare system, and staying in these fucking halfway house shelters doing nothing. You guys don't deserve it, because all you gotta do is smoke cigarettes, drink alcohol in front of you. You're supposed to be rehabilitating yourself while you're in this program. You're not supposed to be drinking. How's someone in a fucking halfway house still drinking? Mind you, here's another problem in America. Why there is always security for the homeless in New York City? You go to any other state, right? Even in San Francisco, there's no fucking security for the homeless at Glide. There's a security just to make sure everything is, in check. But no one mind you, no one does a TSA, mind you, they got a fucking scanner to scan your bags like you're going through the airport. They body search you, they wound you down. What homeless shelter does that shit? Only in New York that I have seen that shit. I haven't seen that in Portland. I haven't seen that in Washington. Yeah, Washington State. I haven't seen that even in Wisconsin, I haven't seen that shit. But only in New York, you get scanned, you get your bag checked like you're a criminal. Once you're homeless, you are a criminal. That's how the city sees you. You are a threat. Oh yeah, go to this place. You're like, why am I getting you ask yourself, why am I getting my bag checked? I didn't do anything wrong. Oh yeah, this is our policy, like for everyone to come into this. Mind you, let's say after 5 years, 7 years of being homeless on these streets of New York City, this is what they do. They try, you sign up for a program, right? You sign up and they say, hey, you won a lottery to go into a temporary shelter, mind you, a hotel. That's what they're calling it. The shelter is a hotel, right? You get to the hotel, and next you know, you see a bunch of security guards and a fucking a bag scanner. Like, what's this for? Why are you treating me like a criminal? I'm not a criminal. I'm just facing homelessness. I never had to get my bags checked like this. Mind you, it feels very embarrassing, New York City, that you criminalize the homeless by literally. What's the point with the security? I know some homeless people are very violent, but do you necessarily really need to check my bag each and every time I go out of the building? That's excessive. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you feel like your rights has been violated? You go into a halfway shelter, you thinking it's a normal place, right? But no, they want to search your bags every time you go in and out, like you are a criminal. Why is homelessness subject to criminalization? Why? Why is homelessness in the same category as criminalization? It's the system. It's built that way. It's designed that way. Because we let it happen that way. We didn't say shit. We just let it happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, I can take you a place right now and I can show you. You can be like, oh, wow. They really got security for homeless people, bro? Yeah. As if you're going to do something. Mind you, if you're talking to your social worker, and your social worker knows that you're not a criminal, you're just a man that went through some financial trouble, right? You're not an alcoholic, you're not a drug addict, but they put you in this place where you feel you will feel violated. I gotta get my bags checked? Think about this. Think about this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm homeless, and if I pay my own way to a hotel, right? I go into a hotel, I pay my way. Are they gonna fucking bag check me? No. Is there a security guard bag checking people when they come into hotels? No. Only in homeless society, they hire other homeless people to be security. Think about this. They hire other homeless people to do security, to be security, to secure homeless people. Isn't that a fucked up thing? No. Some of you might say, well, they got jobs, right? Like, no. See, those homeless people that have security jobs at that place over there, near my storage, they're just like those same people that are in that shelter. They still homeless. They still fucking smoking weed. They still drinking. I will, mind you know what? I'm gonna sit in front of this one building and just record the whole day. You guys gonna be like, oh damn, Panda, you're right, man. These people are just using the system. There are some people abusing EBT, abusing the welfare system, the housing system. But America just deported it. Mind you, an undocumented migrant, mind you, he served this country, mind you, ladies and gentlemen, he didn't serve this country, but guess what he did? Guess what he did? He lived in San Francisco. He's been living here for over 35 years, right? He has two beautiful girls, a wife, he has a job. Mind you, he's a volunteer, undocumented firefighter in California. This man was saving lives. Not once, but several times. He went out and put his life on the line to fight forest fires in California. An undocumented man saved American lives and was just deported after 37 years of being here. He's now just being deported, but he saved California lives. He joined up to be mind you, he's an undocumented, but he worked, got his job, got paid, got his house, got his car. Mind you, ladies and gentlemen, and he became a fucking firefighter, a volunteer firefighter. He's not getting even paid for it. He's volunteering, saving lives. And he gets deported? No, man, you should give that man a recommendation of honor for saving people's lives, bro. What's wrong with America? This man saved American lives. He didn't have to. He's undocumented. He could have just said, I'm going to sit back and see how long this fucking plays out. But no, he sat out there and became an American on his own. He became a citizen of this country without approval. He decided, I'm going to be a firefighter because it's the right thing to do. I'm going to save lives because it's the right thing to do. I don't give a fuck if I'm undocumented. People need saving. And this is how America treated this man. You just roll up to him, take him out of his car. Yeah, I saw the video. Take him out of his car. And mind you, they waited till he got out of work. And then we got in his car, they surrounded the car, and dragged his ass out and deported him. He has a wife, he has 2 children here that are Americans. And this is how they treated him. Think about it. It's fucked up, bro. This man saved American lives and gets deported. America should have gave him a fucking a pass. For real. I mean, come on. I know all his fire crew people are saying, like, this man was courageous. He's one of the top guys that we could call if there was a fire. Watch the broadcast. People are really upset. America is being stupid. Trump is being stupid. Now Trump wants to end the war between Russia and Ukraine right now because he knows that Hillary Clinton was right. You could end the war and win the Nobel Peace Prize, but you're not going to. Watch, he's gonna fuck it up. He's gonna fuck up all negotiations because his mouth. Trump doesn't know how to shut his fucking mouth. He likes to he always has to have the last word. He always has to have the last word. But that's what's going on right now in America. But no one realizes this man that was deported, that saved American lives, was deported. Right. This is why I said what I said about us as a species. We don't give a fuck about each other. And it's so sad. We live here and none of you care about each other. You don't think about the person next to you. You're not curious. You're not worried. Damn, man. It makes me think about why am I even human? I should have been a fucking lion then. So I can eat your fucking asses. I would love to have some human if I was a lion. Because you motherfuckers suck, bro. Not all of you. But you get what I'm saying, right? It's another Trump. Oh, shit. But you get what I'm saying, right? It doesn't make sense that we live in a society that we hate each other. Why? I don't hate you. I just hate the haters that hate what I'm trying to do. Is send a message. A wake-up call. An awareness call. For 42 years of my life, or 41 years of my life, it was great. These last few years, not so great. Not so great. Yeah, you better put those breads inside, bro. Because that homeless dude, he'll take it like he took their bread. He took their bread. Yeah, this homeless dude comes around here every fucking morning and takes the bread from the base. I don't even understand. Why are you bakery people dropping the fucking breads off in the front of the doorways? Knowing that the homeless will take it. Because, it's food. Even though, yeah, you should watch out how much bread you eat, though. But I digress. Alright, who's in the comments? Alright, let's check all these comments. Alright. The Pride Parade moment was started in Manhattan. That was last month, bro. Drag queen... What? What the... Alright. This guy needs a timeout. Talking all that nonsense. Go back to Africa and ask for them. What the fuck? You guys are weird in the comments, bro. You guys are way off topic sometimes. Let's talk about it. The bigger black tribe of Africa, rounded up in small tribes and sold to them, to the Portuguese, who are not white. True, but they weren't the first people that actually did that, my friend. Look up your history. Weren't you just the Portuguese? Well, Edward, so I'm gonna, mind you, I wish I had my cell phone service on right now. I wish this man, mind you, I'm an editor, I'm a filmmaker, I color grade, and this man was supposed to pay me the rest of my money, my $566, right? But he refused to pay. But if I had my cell phone service on, ladies and gentlemen, I take you to this place, I will show you this place, where they search your bags, and mind you, you just feel violated. I will feel violated. How am I now a criminal for being homeless for the first? Imagine you being homeless for the first time and someone label you as a criminal now. Like what? That just, yeah, it just hurts, man. Hey, David. Koreans have been slaves the longest. No. I don't think so. But my Korean history, no. Because back then, Korean, what is that? What era was that? Shit. I don't want to get the wrong century wrong. Sometimes you just don't believe Google. Google can be wrong too sometimes. Have you noticed that? This is why you always use Google. And sometimes I don't even trust Wikipedia either, because people update it all the time and change things. So, but maybe you're right, I don't know. But listen, man, doesn't matter. We all slaves. Does it really matter? We all fucking slaves. Even right now, we all slaves. Does it really matter? We all slaves. Listen, man, Joe Biden sucked too, man. Joe Biden, motherfucker, that motherfucker. Sorry if you're a Democrat. Mind you, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat or an Independent. I hate both parties, all three parties. You all suck. But point is, Joe Biden, you Joe Biden, you fucking asshole. You put us through so much shit in New York City. You allowed the migrants to take over this fucking city. I almost got robbed 3 times by migrants. I even went to jail for beating up 2 migrants trying to rob me. You remember that? The officer literally locked me up for beating up 2 migrants for trying to rob me. And he tried to say I had a warrant out for my arrest. And it turns out I never had a warrant. Come on, I work for the government and state. And now they tell me I had a warrant for a 21-year-old warrant. I went to the court, mind you. Ladies and gentlemen, once I saw the judge and I saw my lawyer, I knew they was like, I knew NYPD made a mistake. But with that said, everyone, you're a South African. You really think you got freedom? You really believe that you got freedom? Mind you, my ancestors are a Zambian. That's right. That's why I went to a Zambian twice in my life. I needed to get to know my roots. But do you really think in South Africa you got freedom? Aren't you? No, you don't got freedom. No one has freedom. No one has freedom. Laws. Let me tell you this. Once there is always a certain group of people in charge, you're never going to have your freedom. That's just facts. I know I'm not free. I don't have freedom. If I had freedom, I should be able to do what I want, right? I should be able to get EBT without any question, right? I should be able to get a house without any fucking discrimination, right? That's called freedom. Am I right or wrong? I should get a fucking vehicle without getting a fucking background check. That's freedom. Am I right or wrong? I should be able to go to a fucking restaurant and not be judged. That's freedom. I should be able to go buy anything I want without being discriminated. That's freedom. But we don't live in that kind of world. We live in a world where people always criticize, look at us, make assumptions, make false assumptions, accuse us of doing shit like Walmart. Love to accuse black people of stealing. Yeah, they got a habit of doing that shit. This is not freedom. This is not freedom. You are not free. No one is free. As long as you're working for the man, you're not free. Do you work for yourself? Do you have your own business? You could partially say you're kind of free, but you're not. You got to pay taxes, right? That's part of the living, right? But what if the government decides to tax you more and tax you more and tax? Is that freedom? No, it's not. It's not freedom when the 1% doesn't pay taxes while you pay taxes. That's not freedom. While the poor pay more taxes and the rich doesn't, that's not freedom. Know your fucking rights, bro. Know your constitution. Doesn't matter where you're from. You don't have to be from America. This applies to every single country. Mind you, America is the youngest country alongside Australia. They're the 2 youngest fucking countries. But America is just the youngest. And still got a lot to learn from its own mistakes. But it's not going to. Because we do not have freedom like that. Understand your freedom. Understand your rights as a human being. Understand, mind you, how you live in society. Look at the bigger picture. Don't look at it on one side. Look at it as a full circle. Because I lived everywhere. I lived in Japan, Canada, France, London, New York, Wisconsin, Winnipeg, Vancouver, San Francisco, Washington State, Portland. Come on, friend. I was in Thailand, visiting South Korea. I've been to a lot of places. That shit opened my eyes. And what I see, slavery. You're not free. Trust me, you're not free. There's homelessness everywhere. There's homelessness where you are in South Africa. Am I right? Because I know. I know. Because Casey Neistat used to go there all the time. He's a fellow filmmaker. But anyway, come on, man. You're not free. No one's free. I'm not free. You're not free. This guy's not free. No, he got to bust his ass just to make him some money. And he has to answer to an authority. That's not free. That's not freedom. You have to answer to an authority. If you want the freedom, you need to shrink the government. Exactly. Exactly, Chad. Thank you, Chad. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Chad has been one of my long viewers, so you may want to listen to him from time to time. You know, he sees things very differently than you do, like I do. I traveled. Have you traveled to see what the world is like? No, you have not, so you don't have experience to know if you're free or not. But I do. I can tell you from experience that we are not free. We are not. We are in a delusion. We are being deceived. We're being used, played. Come on, think about what I just said earlier. If you think you're so free, why are you paying more taxes than anyone else? If you think you're free, why are you paying so much taxes? While the other 1% doesn't pay the tax. Yeah, people need to know the constitutional rights, but chat, this applies to everyone, everywhere around the world. Not just the Constitution of the United States. Freedom is everywhere, right? It's supposed to be everywhere. But freedom is not everywhere because everyone in every country has a dictator, a government that literally wants to control what its people should do. Like, for instance, if it wants to give you money, it wants to give you money. If it doesn't want to give you money, it doesn't want to give you money. This, like, for example, in this country, there's a thing called SSI and SSDI. If the government feels like they want to give you SSDI or SSI, listen, you got to go through all these fucking problematic shit. You got to go to a doctor. You got to get analyzed. You got to get certified. You need to get double checked. You got to get all this procedure. That's not freedom. That's not freedom. That's control. Understand how to live life. Doesn't matter if you live here or not. Like I said, I lived in other places before, and around the world. No. The world is the same. You think America is different from the EU? No. It's not different. Similar. Just different governments, different places across the pond. Just across the pond. Everyone's doing the exact same shit over there. They're doing the exact same shit over here. They're robbing people for Rolexes in fucking London right now. Might you? Hey, don't walk around London with Rolexes, dumbasses. You know what I'm saying? Don't show off like, look at my bling bling. I know it's your thing. You know, you have a right to floss. But if you know there's crime, then you know you don't have freedom. Think about it. If you know there's crime, then you know there's no freedom. Because if there was freedom, everyone would be happy. Everyone would not be poor. Everyone would be in a house, enjoying themselves, having a good time. But we do not do that. We don't think about other people. You can't have a gun in London. You can't have a gun in New York either. So what's your point? I love this conversation. See, I got you guys chatting right now. See? This is what I want. I want you guys to talk among each other. Come on. That's all we're here to do. To figure out the solutions. That's why I'm here. To talk to you. To see solutions. What can we do to fix these problems? But, you know, I'm just one man with a voice. I'm not powerful. I'm not a famous YouTuber. I don't want to be. I don't want to be some... Mind you, I'm not an influencer either. So just get that shit out the way. I'm a photographer, independent journalist, a documentarian, and a filmmaker. I used to be a consultant. I used to work for the government. I used to work for this fucking government. And look where I am now. That's not freedom, everybody. That's called control. Like I said, I used to work for this government in fucking several states. And look where I am now. See? That's not freedom. This is not freedom. This is anarchy. In America, I found it documented. Yeah, chat. I mean, wait, I'm reading the comments. I'm trying to read comments fast. Oh, I saved a lot of money. What's your name? Just a dude. Yeah, just a dude. Since you're new here, because I know you're new, because I haven't seen you before. I know everybody that comes to this channel. Trust me, I got a photographic memory. But did you know my girlfriend was murdered, killed, raped? I had to pay for, you know, legal fees. You know, not only that. Wait. Let me highlight something for this guy. Not only that, I was attacked in 2021. I had to get skin graft surgery. I need to get eye surgery. That cost me almost 40 grand. $40,000 out of my own savings. That's on this channel. I went from Wisconsin medical care to New York City, Mount Sinai, to Boston medical care. I went to 3 states in order to get my face fixed and my eye fixed. So, you want to talk about my history? I spent a lot of money off on my CV. Plus, finding justice for E. Lee. Mind you, ladies and gentlemen. I got 2 black men that decided to listen to the white man and said Asian people are the reason why we don't have money. So, and this is during the first year of the pandemic. These 2 boys decided, and mind you, they said this in court, because the Asian people bring us coke. Yeah, they made all types of excuses in court, and that's why I was furious. These young people are stupid. This woman did not deserve to die by teenagers. Teenagers, everybody. Teen fucking agers killed my fiance, my girlfriend, bro. Someone I knew since 2010. Why do you think I was going back to Wisconsin every fucking, or sometimes twice a year? For E. She was raped. She was murdered. She was beaten to death. Come on, man. You don't think I'm going through some shit? I'm going through a lot of shit. This woman never abused me. This woman never took advantage of me. This woman never begged me for money. This woman never begged me for money so she could buy the latest fucking shoes. Let me explain something to you guys. She wasn't a money-hungry person. She wasn't a bigot. She wasn't a bitch. She wasn't one of these tricks out here. No. She was a very fine young lady that everyone thought she was weird because she's from Thai. Mind you, she's Hmong. I learned how to speak her language, well, partial her language. She taught me how to speak her language. She loved my skin color, everybody. She didn't care what nobody said. She liked black. She think black is beautiful. But no, black, she thought black was beautiful, right? But guess what? Black thought otherwise. Black said, oh, I don't think you're beautiful. I'm going to take your life. So this boy and another young man, you could Google, mind you, I make sure they got the maximum. 30 years, mind you, 30 years plus 15 years observation probation and another 10 years probation observation. No, supervision. No, I make sure they got the, mind you, I was going for life. I wanted life. I wanted life in jail. But no, they gave them 30 years. And now I'm getting word from the Milwaukee DA that they might want to, you know, these 2 young men, after serving 4.5, maybe, not even 4.5, you were just sentenced, my dudes, in 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, they were just sentenced in 2023. And now these dudes are talking about they want a less sentence. No, fuck you. I wrote a letter back saying, basically, fuck Milwaukee DA office and they approved this shit. They want less sentence? No. You killed someone that I cared about. You took a part of my heart. You took a part of my soul. You took a part of my everything. And you wonder why I'm angry. America, you fucked up, bro. You took something from me. I didn't take anything from you. And you're allowing me, mind you, it took 3 years just to find a guilty plea on it. Dude, this is why the justice system is so weak here. If this was Japan, if I was back in Japan, these motherfuckers would have got life in prison. And it wouldn't be 3-year wait. No, it wouldn't be, see, mind you, the conviction rate in Japan is 99.8%. The conviction rate in South Korea is 99.9% accurate. You go to jail. But I guarantee you this, if a black dude was to do this to a Thai woman or a monk woman in their own country, I guarantee you will never see that black person come back to America ever again. He's gonna die in a Thai or a monk prison. I would guarantee you that. But you know what? I'm still standing here today fighting justice for E. Lee. I want everybody to know who she was. She wasn't a trick. She wasn't so many of these hoochie mamas out here. She wasn't trying to beg me. She didn't want to even take my money. Guys, I bought her a North Face coat, right? Because it's Wisconsin. It's cold as hell. It's colder than New York City. It's like living in Niagara Falls. You ever been to Niagara Falls? If you've never been there, you'd be like, in the winter, you'd be like, oh shit, you went there in the winter? Yes, I went there in the winter. I'm used to the cold. But it's cold in Wisconsin. So me and Chie went to the North Face. Mind you, we didn't go to any place to go get a North Face. We went to the North Face store in Hilldale Mall in Madison, Wisconsin. And the guy was like, hey, how can I help you today? I said, yeah, my girlfriend needs a coat. You see that coat she got? That shit is shady looking, right? She needs something warm. The guy was like, I got you. So your girlfriend and who's the other young lady? I said, oh, that's my cousin Chie. I'm like, but she's Asian. I'm like, yeah. What's wrong with a black cousin and see, people like this stuff. Anyway, so he was like, I don't want this coat. It's so much money. She looked at the price tag and said, it's so expensive. I know, it's a $500 coat, but you need it. You need it. Me and Chie was going to, mind you, we bought the coat for her. Then we bought her hat. We took her shopping. You know, she wasn't that type of girl that like, she didn't try to look cute like these hoochie mamas out here, man. She wasn't that kind of girl. Look at her a little bit. Just look at her. Hold on, where's... Whoa. Why... Oh, that's what it's doing. Okay. That's strange. That's strange. Hold on, I'm importing photos. I'm just saying here, baby. Just take a look at her. Does she look like one of these hoochie mamas? Trying to look cute? Trying to look nice? Trying to look cute for these fucking boys that got no money? She was a very nice girl, man. Very nice young lady. Look at that. She loves the chocolate. Chocolate all day, baby. Yeah, it was $500 for the fucking North Face coat. Yeah, I know. But listen, I didn't go to any North Face. I went to a certified North Face store in Wisconsin, Hilldale. Yes, it's Hilldale. Google it. It's a very expensive place. But she needed a coat. And mind you, I brought her, what was it, the 880? The 880 Dude, that coat kept her warm for a long time. Actually, wait. Look at it. Look at that face. Does she look like a hoochie mama? Does she look like? Come on, man. She was a very nice girl, man. I miss her. I still miss her. I cry every fucking day when I wake up, or if I do ever go to sleep. I do, everybody. Every day. Every fucking day I think about E. Every day, man. Every single day. I don't care about any of these other women out here. Because they don't matter to me. E mattered to me. Even my ex-wife, Yuki. Even my ex-wife, Yuki, likes E. Come on, man. And she supports me still on this channel. Even though she's back in Japan, she still supports. Just like Michael Collins, he's a veteran too. I just wish E was here, man. I'm telling you guys, you guys would have loved E. Like, damn, dude, you're a lucky guy, man. How can you be so lucky? I was a lucky guy, man. I've always been lucky. Look at the women I have dated, man. Come on. I'm not trying to brag, bro. I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to brag. I'm seriously not trying to brag. But I'm just saying, everybody, like... I'm sorry, Justin. I wasn't ignoring your messages, man. I was just trying to, you know, get some emotional distress out of my system, because, like, I get emotional because I wish I could trade places with E. I honestly will. I would literally, if there was such a thing of swapping places, I would. E doesn't deserve to die. She didn't deserve to die. She didn't deserve to be raped. She didn't deserve to get beaten. So... trying to change your people's culture, my people's culture. First of all, I'm bilingual. What people culture? When you say that, you need to actually correct your pronunciations when you say you people. What do you mean you people? That's kind of redundant to say, don't you think, Mr. But you're not an American, aren't you? Because you're talking like you're not an American. Xavier, how you doing, Xavier? Chris? Yeah, it seems like, yeah, I'm reading these comments, and it seems yeah, there's a little competition going on with Just a Do. Wow, are you guys talking or are you arguing in the comments? Because I see an argument going on here. Or a debacle. I see a debacle. Yeah, Jay, I cry every fucking day for E. I cry in front of people. I'm crying right now. I'm wiping my tears. I was a little moment ago when I was talking about E. Because I miss her, man. She made... You guys have to understand. When shit hit the fan, she was there to comfort me. When things didn't go correct, she always told me and hold me and told me never give up. So, he said, Justin Duke got schooled by you. Good job. I don't know if he schooled me, because obviously he's not a very educational person. He hasn't traveled the world to understand. See, he's thinking in one-sided. He's saying, look at this choice of words he's using. He's saying, you people. You people, who uses that kind of phrase in a sentence, unless this person doesn't like black people or people of color or people of any ethnicity. He sounds like a bigot. So no. And I don't even know what he's talking about, because I'm not sure he was talking to someone else, or he's talking to someone else, or is it me? Because if you're talking to me, let me educate you, brother. You would never say that in my face. The way you say things, you people, makes me think that you are not open-minded. No one says you people in a sentence. That phrase just sounds racist itself. So, time out for just a dude. Because now you're trying to attack culture and color skin. See? You just saw that comment. He tried to attack skin color. So, yeah, see? That's a troll for you. So, he's out of here, everybody. He didn't screw anybody. Mind you, he said it himself in the beginning of this video. He lives in South Africa. He thinks he has freedom. He doesn't have freedom. No one has freedom. I just schooled him about freedom. He's mad because me and Chad just educated him about freedom. And Chad is a full-blown American. So, and this man said himself, he's from South Africa. He has freedom. Really? You guys are robbing rich people in South Africa. You guys are robbing people, and mind you, you guys have all types of crimes there. So stop with the bullshit. Like I said, crime is everywhere. No one is free. No one has freedom. Period. Cut it out. But yes, common sense. This is New York City. But yeah. But let's talk about the photographer that doesn't want to pay me my money for the work that I did. Yes, I'm still going to talk about that. Because, mind you, I'm broke. This man ruined my week. This, ladies and gentlemen, this photographer from Texas decided that he was going to not pay me my $566. Mind you, he was paying down payments too. He was actually giving me down payments because he couldn't afford the work. He couldn't afford to pay me in full for the work that I provided. So he was giving me down payments. But when my birthday week came up, I asked him, hey man, I haven't asked you for a payment in 45 days because you said that you had your son's birthday, you got your birthday, I gave you guys time, and I was wondering, can I get my payment in full this time? And mind you, this man brought a new camera worth $3,000. And I'm saying, okay, he could pay me my money. This is what he decided to do, everybody, since I already made the video about it. He decided to not pay me, got his wife, his wife has been involved, but this time he said, since I don't want to have God or Jesus in my life because I'm not religious, that he's not going to pay me my money. So I went on live stream and showed that comment, and everybody flipped out. And now that's why everyone's upset right now on social media with this guy. And now this is why I'm trying to get every single photographer to tell this guy, just give Panda his money, or mind you, this photographer one day has to sign up for, mind you, for the PPA, which is the Photography Association. He's gonna have to try to sign up for something. And see people like, hey, ain't you the photographer that ripped off the Panda photographer? Yeah, I don't trust you, bro. This man ripped me off, everybody. Not even ripping, he used me. So now, I had a friend that used to be a cop, right? He comes up to me yesterday. He said he saw my video, blah, blah. This is what you need to do. I said, all right, I already know what to do. I just need a lawyer to stick it to this guy. So yeah, he won't pay me my money. So yeah, I'm gonna keep talking about it every day until this man gives me my money. Because mind you guys, I took his footage, his crappy, mind you, oh my gosh, this footage was so terrible. Oh, it was underexposed. Some of his footage was underexposed. Skin tones were greenish, bluish. How you make a white person's skin green and blue? I don't understand that, but I digress. He didn't get any carbon temperature right, shutter speed, ISOs were off, exposure, some footage was underexposed, some of it was overexposed, skin tones were terrible, and not only that, everybody, he shot the videos in MP4. He didn't even shoot it in log or 14-bit raw video. He shot it in MP4. You know how difficult to add the color on MP4 video? You have no room. Let me explain. So it's like JPEG versus RAW, right? JPEG, you only are able to see 12 million colors. On RAW, you can see 12 billion colors. You see the difference between 12 million and 12 billion? That's the same thing with MP4 versus RAW video. You're giving me 12 million colors that I can't work with. On MP4s, it's terrible. So I make magic, and this is what I did. Let me show you guys the magic. Let me show you the magic. Look at this. Look at this video. Let me show you the magic, baby. Wait, let me show you this video first. Alright, let me show you the bonus. When I even gave him this bonus. So you saw how beautiful that looked, right? But if you saw the videos before, you'd be like, what? You'd be like, how the hell did you make magic happen, Panda? How did you make that video from that shitty MPV video? That is what everyone's talking about. I took shitty ass crappy video that he recorded. First and foremost, let's back up a little bit. He told the brand that he can do the video, which is a lie, right? Instead, he hired an editor. He reached out to me and said, do you really want to do this project? He said, mind you, he said he's backlogged, meaning that he's supposed to have this project ready already, right? So basically, it's a rush project, which means, mind you, everybody, if it's a rush project, he has to cough up a lot more money. Am I right or wrong, editors? If it's a rush order, that means he's priority and he just paid me thousands of dollars, right? But he didn't, right? I gave him a deal. He couldn't even pay the fucking deal. But you go out and buy a $3,000 camera and then say, now you're not going to pay me my money. So I reached out to the brand. The brand likes the video. But yesterday, the brand reached out and said, we have no quarrel with you or disagreement. We love the video. We want to use it. But if blah, blah, blah doesn't want to pay you for the video, we're going to have to either scratch the project and start over. Because not only he lied to the brand that he said he could do the video, but he hired me to do the video and then tried to take the credit for it. And then this is what he did next. He tried to upload it to YouTube and didn't tag me at first. And then when I saw the video, I said, I'm copyright flagging this shit. So now it's flagged. And now he doesn't want to respond to the flag because he knows my copyright flag is valid. You're not allowed to use that content until you pay me. And the brand doesn't want to use it until you pay me. That means they want to see a physical payment. And that's when, if he gives me a payment, I can show the brand, and this is what's most likely is going to happen. The brand is going to scrap the project. I wait for this asshole to pass. Doesn't look like you're in a rush, buddy. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what I think the brand is going to do. The brand is most likely going to scratch the project and actually hire me and pay me to do it. And they're going to ask for the footage. And then I'm going to say, then you need to pay me this much. And mind you, it took me 4 days. 4.5 days. 4.5 days. So you have to either pay me by the day or pay me by the hour. So, I'm not talking about thousands of dollars, ladies and gentlemen. Thousands of dollars. I want $3,000. I want $3,000 in my bank account for doing that kind of video. Because it took 4 days to correct the skin tones, the color balance. Not only that, mind you, the photographer was being nitpicky about the clips. He was the one that didn't even fucking break down the clips. I had to break the clips down myself because he kept recording. And I was looking through the fucking videos like, oh my God, this is disgusting. He's not a videographer. You don't break down these clips. You don't put these clips in folders. You don't title the clips. What the hell? It doesn't make sense. So as an editor, it was frustrating dealing with this guy. And now this guy doesn't want to pay me the rest of my money. Like I said, he was paying me money. But he wanted to have a birthday. He wanted to have his son's birthday. So I gave him time to pay. Because mind you, like I said, he was giving down payments. So now I'm trying to get my money. Because I need my phone on. I need to buy groceries. You know, I'm hungry. I'm broke. I don't have nothing in my bank account. Look. This is how much I have in my bank account right now, man. It's fucking pathetic. I got 47 cents in my fucking bank account. What can I get to eat for 40 cents in New York City? So yeah, I'm dealing with that right now. So ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that's what I gotta deal with. So now I gotta walk around New York City to these community refrigerators, which is a pain in the ass, everybody. It's a pain in the ass, man. You gotta wait at a community refrigerator, see if anyone's gonna donate food. Yeah, food pantries here. Mind you, the community refrigerators are the new food pantries. That's right. They closed out half the food pantries in New York City. They took out half the... Mind you, there were so many community refrigerators here from 2022 to 2024. And they took them all out. The city took them all out because some of these community refrigerators were literally taking donations and not literally putting it back into the community refrigerator. So, ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of community refrigerators that used to be, mind you, there used to be one right down this block, right here, on the corner right here. Remember? They took that one out. Fucking stupid. Because Long Island City people didn't want it. They said they don't want the homeless here. Because they think they're the 1%. No one in Long Island City is the 1%. Yeah, they don't want homeless here. They think it's a problem. See? You see how people criminalize homelessness? Judging people without even giving people a fucking chance? That's the society that we live in. But with that said, everyone, welcome to New York City. It doesn't play fair. Look what happened to this man. This man was paying his property tax and his water bill. But apparently there was a secret water bill, apparently, for $5,000. And this is what New York City does. New York City transferred, if they can get mind you, if they cannot get you to pay the water bill, they transfer over everything to the trustee. The trustee goes into this credit debt where, mind you, this is how this man lost his home in Brooklyn. Because the city fucked up. The city fucked up. Mind you, this man was paying all his bills, including the water bill recently. Yeah, the city screwed up. Now this man is homeless. He has no home. Mind you, he worked all his life to get his own place. And now the city took it from him. And now he's homeless. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. That can happen to you. That can literally happen to you. So I suggest people waking up. This man just lost his house. He worked 30 years to get his house. And now, out of nowhere, the city just takes his house. Go watch the video. They broke into his house and took over a fucking water bill that's worth $5,000. Now this man is homeless. Welcome to, like I said, to the fucking douchebag at this block. He said he has his freedom. This is not freedom. When the government and the city officials take your home for the mistake they did. They took his home because they made a mistake. That is not freedom. Like I said earlier, that fucking just a dude, yeah, you're just a dude that is delusional. You live in a very fictional place in your head. Saying you people. You people. That sounds racist. You sound racist. When people say phrases like that, I just stop talking to them. Because you sound like a bigot. You people. You people. But yeah, everyone. I'm going to get out of here. Because I got to look for food. I got to get breakfast, man. I got nothing to my name. But a Metro card. Yeah. Fuck the... Oh, man. And this man won't pay me my money. So I can go buy groceries, man. Get some food, bro. Like, come on, man. I need to pay my bill. I want to still enjoy my birthday still. Even though it's not my birthday. It was last Sunday. I didn't have a chance to enjoy my birthday, everybody. I'm still upset. I wanted to have a Japanese dinner. I do this every year, once a year. Right? Mind you, I go have a Japanese dinner because I think about E. But I really wanted to take... I don't know, man. My birthday just got destroyed. My whole week has been fucked up. So, take it with a grain of salt, everybody. I'm trying to do the best I can, but, you know, you only can do so much because you're only human. You're not a robot. You're not God. You're not you don't have superpowers. So, therefore, you only can do it as much as you can. But if you guys want to support the channel, you want to buy me lunch or some dinner or some breakfast, you want to help me turn on my cell phone, which is $45 from Visible by Horizon. Listen, there's a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. If you guys want to contribute, or you want to join my Patreon, you can join my Patreon. But like, listen, folks, I'm gonna need some help until this guy pays me. So if anybody wants to help fight this guy, if you're a lawyer, please reach out to me because this guy needs to be taught a lesson. He needs to pay me my money, and honestly, he needs to pay me the right amount of money for the job because that job was a $3,000 to a $4,000 job. And I gave him a break. So I don't think it's fair that he, is using me and abusing me now. And now saying that I can't pay you. And now he's using God. If you didn't see the original video, I suggest watch it. This man used God as an excuse to pay me. And this is why Michael and Yuki and everyone is upset. You don't use that as a way to manipulate my mind. That's so wrong. Yeah. Him and his wife are trying to just, take advantage of my situation. See that? You see that? And they call themselves, mind you, she's not even really American. She got married to an American. And mind you, this photographer is black, and she's Romanian. I don't even know how they met. Don't want to know. But she's not a very American. The way she was talking about us, and the way he told her about my homelessness, she literally started fucking being a racist. Said, this is the problem with you homeless veterans and you homeless people. You guys don't know. Yeah, she's a very racist person. And then he got the nerve to apologize for his wife's mouth. Like, no. Your wife is a racist and a bigot. She doesn't belong here. I'm gonna call it out, man. You marry a very racist person. Mind you, is she racist towards your parents? And you're black. Did she marry you just to be American or what, bro? Come on, man. That's wrong, the way she talked about veterans and homeless people here. Not everyone's a drug addict. She accused me of using her husband for drugs. I don't even do drugs, bitch. And I hope you watch this video. I hope you watch all of my videos. I know they're watching, because you are a bitch. You don't say that about me. You don't even know me. You want to tell me I'm scamming your husband? Excuse me, your husband just started photography not too long ago. I got 17 years, 15 years of photos on Instagram, proving all of my photos. My first photo is from my first wife. And she's Japanese. You can go in my Instagram. The first photo you see, everybody, is my wife with our dog. I had a corgi when I was living in Japan. Come on, man. Come on. Don't sit here and say I'm scamming your husband. So yeah, everybody, I'm kind of, now I'm getting mad. Because I really need that money right now, man. I really need that money right now. I need to buy food, man. I'm hungry, bro. I need to buy subsistence. I need to pay my bill. I can't access my fucking account because I don't have my phone on, because it does two-way verification. So I get a text message to order to enter my account. I always do that, and I suggest you guys do that too. Because people are trying to hack into your accounts now. Especially in New York City, don't trust anyone. So that's why I'm trying to get my phone on, because I can't access my Apple account. I can't change my billing information unless I get a text message. You guys know how that works. The text message is the code you got to put in to verify that it's you. So without that, I can't do shit. But I can do some things. I want to buy groceries, and I need this man to pay me my money. If anyone's a lawyer, anyone has any lawyer skills, please let me know how to. Please let me know, because I want to show you all the emails, all the messages, what he agreed on, and mind you, I still have it. He knows I have all the evidence because I showed all the evidence. That's why he apologized. But you apologize, but I don't see the money. But yeah, I gotta deal with this shit now. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support groceries today, please. There's a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, or, oh shit, that's right, my cell phone is not on, so you can't get in touch with me by text messages. See? I was gonna suggest another thing. I was going to suggest that you buy the food, and I just go pick it up. Yeah. But since I don't have my phone on, I can't do that. See? You see what I'm saying? I'm in a hurdle right now. No matter what I do, I'm always in a hurdle. So I don't even know how that's gonna work. If you buy food for me, how am I gonna get the fucking notification? I gotta come to a Wi-Fi booth every fucking time and screenshot. That's not how it works. Because how it works is the store has to swipe to verify that you picked up your food. So I was gonna suggest that reason, but I don't know. It depends on the store though. But man, I'm famished. I need some food. All I want is some food. But you know, and like I said, everyone, I got allergies, so no meat, no dairy, no cheese. Yeah. No meat, no dairy, no cheese, no sour cream. Yeah, I don't want to. Listen, you want me to have diarrhea? You want me to throw up? Be my guest. I will live stream it for you. I literally, mind you, look what happened last time. I ate something by accident and I pooped on myself. Yes, everybody, that happened. That's what happens when you're allergic to certain food. You start to sweat. You start to feel like you're about to faint, and then bloop, accident happens. Yeah, that's why I just stay away from dairy. I stay away from meat. I even stay away from fish most of the time because I can eat fish, right? But if I eat, like I said, I got a video of me trying to eat fish on my birthday when I was in San Francisco. And yeah, I got sick for 2 days after. I felt nauseous. I felt I was really, and yeah, that's why I moderate myself when I eat fish. So yes, I do eat pescatarian sometimes. But like I said, my body doesn't like it all the time. It's just like, bro, no. Now, I do like squid. I do like octopus. I do like mussel, shrimp. What else? Oysters. Yeah, I like that. But everything else, I don't know. And yeah, I was in Japan. I realized this is how we realized that I had allergies. Because when I was in America, nobody realized or did any fucking check to see if a black kid had allergies. They thought black people could eat everything. But no, I have allergies. That's why I have a fucked up stomach. This is why, yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to be careful what I eat. But then again, this is why I buy my food most of the time. Or I use Good to Go. Or I just buy groceries and cook my food myself when I'm in the hostel. And when I cook in the hostel, I make everybody jealous. I'm like, damn, that smells good, man. Like, how often do you come to this hostel and cook? Like, I'm just trying to tease you guys. Yeah, I like teasing people. Especially the drunk fuckers that always come in. It's always the drunk guys in the hostels that always get hungry when they're drinking. And that's what I like to tease. I'm like, yeah, man, this is my dinner. Like, yeah, man, I wish I could have some of that. I'm like, well, you should learn how, stop drinking. Yeah. People drink a lot. I gotta fucking take the bus today back and forth between Queens. That's annoying as fuck, man. Yeah, the bus are running today. That means like it's gonna take me an hour just to get. It's gonna take me 30-40 minutes just to get to Brooklyn. Just the part of Brooklyn that I want to go to. Mind you, by train it only takes like 10 minutes. Yeah, everybody. Yes, it takes 10 minutes. 10 minutes by train to get to where I need to go. But on the suck. But with that said, everyone, like I said, everyone, if you guys want to support, you know, I'm poor right now. This guy doesn't want to pay me my money. I got 47 cents on my name. I have nothing. If you guys want to buy me some groceries, you know, $10, $5. Aston's been acting up lately. Ooh. Anyway, I use Instacart. Instacart is an app when I buy my groceries. I save money too when using that app. And I get free delivery if I order anything over $35. And if I do order anything over $50, they give you $10 bonus so you can buy more groceries. See? That's why I want to use this app to buy my groceries. Download Instacart. It doesn't matter where you are from. I'm pretty sure it works everywhere now. Instacart is useful. It's a very useful tool. If you want to save money on groceries, yeah, that is useful. And that is what I'm going to use to buy my groceries. I've always been using that because I use it to buy groceries. Because, mind you, it's the best way to get groceries delivered to you. Now, if I get back in the hostel, yeah, but I was in the hostel. But this man doesn't want to pay me my money. So, unfortunately, everybody, this is the way of life, man. Gotta hustle, get another editing job, and trying to make more money. Yeah. Just trying to figure out where to go to find food. Because it's a weekend, everything's closed. There's no food pantries open on weekends. They do that Tuesday to Friday bullshit here in New York City. Yeah, I didn't say Monday. I said Tuesday to Friday bullshit. That's right, you heard me. Tuesday to Friday. And then when you get to the place, it's first come, first serve. then you got to take the trains because they're not, mind you, all the food places are far apart. Like 9 Million Reasons over there, they suck. They just take all the good food home and give you the bad food. Everyone knows that. That's why they don't have a really good rating. People don't want to volunteer anymore over there either. Because they start to realize that they're taking all the fresh food, staff, people that volunteer and taking fresh food home and giving us the bad food that with the expiry dates. So bad. You got to take the train to one, you got to take another train to another one. That's $2.90 each way. This is why my friend gave me some cash yesterday. I bought the Metro card because I'm not trying to get a ticket. I already got one ticket. I'm not trying to get another ticket. And trust me, you don't want to get a ticket in New York City because they will literally criminalize you for hopping the subway, even though they know that people cannot afford it. People are literally dying out here. There are so much homeless out here. Go to my Instagram right now, everybody. You will see all the homelessness. You're like, damn, Panda. There's a lot of homelessness out here, man. I'm telling you, it's getting worse and worse. But like I said, America, and mind you, Joe Biden, motherfucker, that Joe Biden motherfucker, fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck the mayor of the city. He a piece of shit. You give migrants everybody, billions of dollars, $1 billion was spent on migrants. $1 billion in New York City was spent on migrants. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. From 2022 to 2023, 2024, and this year, the city spent millions of dollars on migrant hotels, but they won't spend millions of money on your veterans or its American citizens. It refuses to give back to the American people. Isn't that fucked up? You'd rather spend taxpayers' money, federal money, city money on people that literally were committing crimes and making us lives miserable here. People that lived here didn't feel safe anymore. And now look at it. You can walk around and feel safe again. They are kicking out every single migrant. And every migrant in New York City is hiding. They are cracking down on every single thing. Now they want to do it. This is why I hate fucking Joe Biden. He made our lives miserable. What a fucking whack-ass, dumbass president, man. You made us have more problems. No, I'm not a Republican. I'm just calling you out. Joe Biden, you gave the American people problems. Problems, man. You Democrats, man, you saw some softy motherfuckers, bro. I'm just saying, I'm soft when it comes down to my people, my community. This community. But you won't spend $1 billion on your veterans to get housing or the homeless. You won't spend that much money. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? New York City spends close to $25 million a year on homeless services. Yes, $25 million on homeless services. They always like to allocate and add more money into it, which they did not. But you spend $1 billion on migrant services in a year. What the fuck? Fuck us veterans. Fuck us American citizens, right? Bullshit. You built these hotels for them, and you give them the hotels, and now you want to use the hotels for something else. But you won't use the hotels to house your veterans that are homeless on the streets of the United States of America or in New York City. That's fucked up too. Have you noticed that? They taking those same hotels, either demolishing them or cleaning them up and reusing them. But it's just bullshit, man. Veterans are out here on the streets, and America doesn't want to take care of the people that literally gave up their lives to save this country or put their lives on the line to serve their country. I think that is so fucked up. I hope you guys agree. But I gotta get out of here. I gotta look for some food, man. I need food, bro. I'm about to hijack a store, bro. I'm about to do it. This is a food stick up. I got no gun. I got no knife. I just got my voice. I got some mace. I want vegan. Oh man. Ooh, you know what I could go for right now? I want some tacos. I want some tacos. I want a veggie taco. I want 5 of those bad boys. Ooh, you know what I want too? Ooh, I want some french fries too. Ooh, man. I cannot wait to get my money and get some groceries, man. Yes, everyone. I was working, but the internet got me fired from my job. If you recently didn't hear about that a couple months ago. I've been looking for employment, but as a filmmaker, it's been hard. Trying to find, the right employment and doing these side jobs and paying for my hostel, man. It's been problematic so far. Oh, this guy's not even in the right lane. Look at him. Oh, he was in a bike lane. Okay, see how people just drive in the bike lane? Don't care. But like I said, everyone, you want to support right now? Oh, coffee shop's open now. You want to buy me some tea? Actually, I don't even want that. I still want that ginger soda. Yeah, I like the ginger. I want some ginger soda. I need some healthy food. I don't want no junk food. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Now you're a bum. I'm not a bum. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at my channel, look how much food I donated this year. Look how much food I purchased with my own money to give back to the homeless community. No. Look at my videos. Look at my shorts. I physically spend money sometimes to feed the homeless when I have it. Ask any homeless person out here. They're like, yo, Panda, you got something today? Like, no, not today. I haven't had anything in a few days. You see? So, for you call someone a bum, no man, you're the bum. I'm just telling people and asking people nicely to help support. Because I'm an artist. And I'm not someone that is literally going to deceive you. Like, do I look like a Logan Paul to you? But you rather support Logan Paul, right? You'd rather be scammed by that douchebag. That's why I don't understand some people. And now Logan Paul is about to see mind you, Logan Paul is in trouble with the federal government now. Yeah, the FBI is fucking, yeah. Logan Paul might see some prison time. I don't know, man. He's messed with CoffeeZilla. He's a very professional journalist. And yeah, it's not looking good for him. He scammed all of you Americans. He's the real grifter. He's the real scammer. This is why the FBI is literally going to lock his ass up. Yeah. So, take it with a grain of salt, man. I just think that they should lock him up. All that fucking scamming he did. Not even that. He collabed with Mr. Beast and made shit worse for himself. And Mr. Beast also made it worse for himself either. But people still support Mr. Beast. Why are you supporting Mr. Beast? He doesn't give a fuck about you. People already proven that Mr. Beast is just... He's not honest. He's not an honest person. Hi, Kit Kat. It's been a while. But yeah, let me go try to find something, man. Which I doubt it. Not in Long Island City. I gotta go back to Brooklyn. But I need to go to my stores. I need to change my pants. Because I got, yeah, got some dirt and shit on my pants. So, fuck Mr. Beast. Fuck Mr. Beast. He's a scammer too. I don't give a shit. Did you just see what he just did? Did you just see what he just did? Oh my pen. If you want to deny what he just did, then hey man, see ya. See ya. You want to support that douchebag? Yeah, alright. You want to support that douchebag. I don't support fucking scam. I don't support people that are literally going to rip you off. Come on, man. And recently what he just did is pissing everybody off. Come on, man. Read between the lines, man. Do you care about your people, or do you care about some one person? This is the problem. You think he's your only entertainment. He's not your only entertainment. I don't care for the man. What he just did to people recently is disgusting. It's just disgusting, man. This is how he's getting away with this shit. While we suffer.